Hey there fellas, so you want to learn the basics of training carpentry? Well, you're in the right place, because that's what I'll be talking about today. But before we actually start training the skill, we're going to start with the benefits that this skill offers. First benefit is being able to secure your house's windows by boarding them up with plank barricades that you can either find in industrial areas, get from sawing logs, or dismantling all sorts of wooden furniture. These plank barricades will be your bread and butter for stalling out the zombie hordes banging their rotting hands on your windows and doors while you think up an escape plan. Okay, now let's begin with the second benefit, which is being able to build rainwater collectors. This only comes into play at Carpentry level 4, but it's a huge milestone. And if you're not nearby any infinite water source, it'll save you the headache of having to worry about water, given you get lucky with rainy weather. Them requiring rain does make them quite unreliable, but this won't matter if you just build crap ton of them, so you have a lot of water in reserve from just a single rainy day. Now the third benefit is all the cool furniture, walls, and containers these skills give you to play with, be it drawers, cabinets, or crates you get along the way while training this skill, and the sturdy log walls I forgot to mention that will hold out the undead, which can be built with literally zero carpentry. Now before we get to training this God's gift of a skill, I as per usual will remind you to give local bookstores a visit and grab yourself some carpentry skill books for your training, as it will speed up your training and just save you a lot of resources in the long run. After you grab all the needed skill books, you now need to grab the required tools for training this skill, both being either the regular hammer, a ball peen hammer, a saw of any kind, and a screwdriver. All of these tools can be found in closets, garages, industrial areas, and hardware stores. So now that we have all the tools and have gotten our XP boost from reading the skill books, we shall start training. Training carpentry is a rather simple thing to do. You go around houses, dismantle all the wooden furniture inside, and get that sweet XP. I'll recommend giving motels a visit and dismantling all the furniture they got, those usually being beds and closets. I think that's the gist of it really. That's how you train carpentry. Go out there, dismantle all the furniture in the world, and get all that sweet XP. Before I go though, I'll put quick mod recommendations that will help you out with the base building and giving your base a specific aesthetic you couldn't in vanilla. One of these mods being wooden dowels. What this mod does is that it gives you an alternative to the nails and screws that you use in building your furniture with carpentry. To get access to carpentry with wooden dowels, you will need to find recipe magazine out there in the world, or start as a carpenter, repairman, or a construction worker. Once you know the recipe, you will have the knowledge of being able to craft wooden dowels and use them in your future construction projects. It's a nice mod. Be sure to give it a try if you're struggling to find nails, or are just lazy to go all the way from your middle of nowhere base to a warehouse over some nails. Now about the second mod. If you love giving your base a certain aesthetic, or just building a whole mansion from scratch, you will love the More Builds mod. What it does is that it allows you to build almost all walls, containers, and furniture you will find in a vanilla map of Zomboid. This mod is great for decorations, but there are a few bugs with this mod that I've encountered with two very specific building recipes, but other than that one issue, this mod works as intended and you can build house of your dreams with no issues. Well, that's for the video today, friends. Sorry if it feels rather rushed. Either way, hopefully you found this video helpful. I'll be very thankful if you like this video and subscribe to my channel. Next up, I'll be making a showcase for one of my personal favorite weapon mods on the workshop. Anyway, it's time for me to say goodbye. I wish you all a great day.